Okay, you guys, today I get to explain to you how we mostly install a toilet. Some of the things that you're going to go through, problems you might see, things you have to deal with, okay? If you're doing a heavy plumbing job like this, try to do it in the morning, not in the afternoon, because in case something happens, you need a plumber. They're not always readily available. A lot of times people have one toilet and then we have to figure out something to make it work for that night. So try to do it earlier if you can, okay? Hope I got all the correct information in there that I can. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one, right? Bye. Okay, pulling the toilet today. The angle stop worked, shut off. I could put it in line if I have here, or shut off the water to the unit, cut it out. I got plenty of pipe here to put another one if I had to. But for now, it doesn't look like it was used very much, so we're good to go. Just gonna pick it up, put it on a drop off, drag it downstairs. Some of my parts, in case I need them. Use the jumbo wax seal here because the regular wax seal doesn't work that good unless we got a 2-inch. Unless we have a 2-inch flange, with some of them reduced to that, then the flange on the jumbo wax seal doesn't work very good. So we gotta be careful with that. I already took the water out of the unit. You can see the white stuff was almost starting to leak a little bit. Person needs an ADA toilet, so we're putting it in stuff. Okay, I'm gonna remove it down, and I'll start the video going. We're gonna install it. Okay, different angle. I was trying to say a minute ago, you really want to take the old one off if you can. Couldn't find my 5-in-1, so grab an old chisel I had for a very long time. I don't really need. I use for stuff like this. Looks like the old boat's holding steady. So I might get lucky on this one. If they're not, I just have to change them out. Got it all from one piece. Nice. This stuff isn't kosher. We all know what goes through here. I was just giving you a heads up. Okay, that is looks like a 3-inch pipe there. I don't see anything broken. So far, so good. Can't tell you, this is my favorite part. You literally gotta grab it to get it out. Like I said, if this was a smaller flange, like a 2-inch, this flange here would not fit inside. We get crushed inside and it wouldn't work properly. Okay? If the plumber has to come, usually cut out the top of the flange and you slide in the slip joint flange. It has rubber washers, you kind of turn it, then you screw it down if you have floor to screw it down to. So far so good. See if we can get the bowl in place. Then we put the tank in. We should be doing alright. Things are going smooth enough. Just want to get some of that wax off my hands. That's actually beeswax. It might be mixed with something else. That's what I understand it to be. They have new rubber ones that are different, but I haven't heard much about people trying them too much. This should be a 12-inch roughing from the wall to the center. Every once in a while you see a 10-inch. A normal toilet won't fit in there. Sometimes you see 14. Careful with that. Okay. Here's where we gotta go nice and slow. Don't have to go too crazy. You can see the bolts. Okay. That went right in. Stick my fat butt on there. We should be good to go. Now we gotta clean up the area because it doesn't line up like the other one did. Slightly different angle again. I have a video on this mat, I'll put a link below. I think you guys would enjoy it. Might work out nice because be able to get everything on here real nice. See how that works so far. So far so good. Got it. Okay. I want to tighten anything up until I get the other side on. Size and everything is lining up very nicely. That's a good thing. Make life easier for us. Can use a break today. Basically, you want to tighten it down so it doesn't rock. This is porcelain, you can crack it. You're not trying to do all that. Find out in a minute. Got a weird angle. Something's going on, looks like. Looks like the first thread or so will book it up. Again, you don't want it to rock. With that jumbo wax seal, she will not leak. Unless you have a problem with the pipe, which I've seen before. It hasn't leaked so far, so we should be fine. She's not rocking. A hair more on both sides, and I'm done here. I can feel the tension. Okay. And she's not rocking. Put the caps back on. I think she would appreciate that, so put them on for her. Might be the most difficult part, might be cleaning the floor. It's been there so long. Now we gotta get the tank in place. Seems the younger guys like to put the whole thing together. Putting the seal in place first, so it sits properly. That's important. If it gets pinched, doesn't sit right, will leak on me. Okay, I got it sitting right. It's all the way down. Now we got slightly difficult part. Looks like we got it in place already. Sometimes we have to shim these things, they move a little bit. Hopefully this one not so much.
Again, don't want to tighten everything down until I get all my lock nuts in place. See what kind of play I got. See if it's level. Don't want the tank to be crooked. Okay, we got them all in place. Usually they'll have a washer and a lock nut and then the second lock nut on the bottom. But these work. Okay, she's not moving very much. That's a good thing. So let's get the tightening. Then we get the testing. So that's probably what I see so far. She's nice and level. She ain't moving around too much. I like that a lot. I think we're ready to start testing. I like that they have a 400A fill valve Fluid Master, which is probably the most popular in the US. They got other Fluid Masters. This one's been around forever. Probably less than 10 bucks still. We used to get them really cheap back in the day. You can change the diaphragm up here, twist this. But I don't like doing that because when you put it back on, something slips you, now you just flood out the place. It's cheaper today to change the fill valve, so pop it out, leave the old stem in there. You don't have to take any water out of the tank. It just works so much better. Okay, seems everything's tight on the tank, so it's good. Let's open up the valve and see what we get. Start filling up. If you're changing one of these, there's a lock ring on the bottom. It's got to be set all the way in the bottom. If you don't put it in, this sucker will fly right out. You just fall into place. Give you a heads up. I do have a trick for this line here. The water doesn't shut off. I can pinch it with a miniature vice grip. You're not trying to crush it, you're just trying to pinch it enough so you can shut the water off, or as much as possible without destroying the line. I've done it several times and it works fine. Now we're filling up the tank. She's not moving, so I'm very happy with that part. We start putting the seat on. Once we test it, make sure it flushes without no leaks, so that's the most important thing. Looks like there's a Gerber flapper in there, which is 2.5 inches. It's not 2 inch and it's not 3 inch. It might be a 3 inch, but it's a weird size. The only reason I say that because it's blue, it looks larger than a 2 inch. The valve sometimes leak also. Packing here, you gotta tighten a little bit. I just saw a drip. So I gotta tighten something up here. I think I saw it on this side right here. Okay, tighten that up, good. Tighten that up, good. Tighten up the other side. The other side looks like it had a little play to it. Okay, that should be good right there. Alright, we'll just keep waiting, keep testing. I did see a drip, a couple drips. No leaks on the bottom. And we'll just wait, we're not going to rush here. Test it several times and make sure it's not leaking. There's no leak from the tank going to the floor. Okay. I do see a little bit of water on the floor. And I know it leaked a little bit. I just want to make sure it's not coming from the wax seal. I know I did that part properly. See the floor's pitched a little bit. Let's test it. Like what I see there. I know I put it in right, and I know it's a jumbo wax seal, so it should not be leaking. Make sure. It's hard to clean. I didn't get more water on the floor than I thought. Okay, no more leaks. So far, so good. we get more water on the floor than I thought. I have to test it a few more times before we go. Then I can start cleaning up and get out of here. Okay, there was another leak in the back part over there. The bolt in the back, just tighten it up. We're still testing. See that blue flat bar I said is a little larger than 2 inch. Not quite as large as 3 inch. I think it's 2.5. With some weird size, I think it's Gerber law. I had a special order those. The water level can be adjusted with this going up and down with that screw there. Okay, and the water level looks pretty good. Have no complaints about that. Well done.